Hey, what's going on? What's happening on Facebook? How y'all doing? Rip, and me. Ripperblaze.net. Ripperblaze on Etsy and on Facebook. What's happening? Please like and subscribe to these live videos. Alright, man, what's happening? Oh, I like that beat. What's happening, y'all, man? Um, Yesterday I did a little review on TSL. I was at TSL 3 this whole last weekend. It was nice. It was lots of fun. Hectic as fuck for me because I live close by. I'm going to repeat a lot of shit I said on Facebook yesterday. But it's okay. It's a new day. I got new shit. So it's okay. So, went to TSL 3 this last weekend. Had a good time. Man, the people at this function are fantastic. Man, I like to shout out to everybody because I can't just say one or two names. I mean, I could, I talk to some people more than others. You know what I mean? Like my man Jared. I love me some Jared Graham. I love me some Jared. Oh yeah, speaking of which, hold on, before I ramble and forget, man, today, check out ESPN2 from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock Eastern Time and from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock Central Time. ESPN2 is featuring TSL, the TSL event. So you got to check that out. I believe Jared's even doing some commentating on that bad boy. Because the man has a voice. He has a commentating voice and he does it very well. I do appreciate his style. Anyway, moving on. I had a great time. I can't get over enough how much I enjoyed meeting the people I met and seeing people again that I haven't seen in a long time. Like Alan of Vadersveld and them, the most sweetest, cool guy. I didn't get a chance to spend too much time with Deanna. I got to pass by Alan a few times in the hallway and chat with him real quick. And I was right next to Shameen, Custom Designs. That dude is a fantastic dude. His mother makes balloons and stuff, and she can make anything. She can make anything out of balloons and shit. So his skill and artistry comes definitely from his mother. I haven't met his father. I know nothing about his father, but he might be an artist too because the boy got skill. So it definitely comes in his family. The guy is charming as hell too. He's funny as fuck. And I just had a really good time. Rogue Sabers was down there. If you haven't checked out Rogue Sabers before, you gotta go check out roguesabers.com. They're a great, they're a couple like me and V, and they're doing their thing. Say what, babe? They're on Etsy. Check out Rogue Sabers on Etsy. See, my baby, she got my back. She got it. You see her there? You see, is the V there? You'll see her, right? Well, trust me, she's there. You can't see her, but V got my back. Anyway, so we're in Vegas, of course. So I had a blade for a while that I wanted to bring to Vegas. It's a Vegas hockey team Warriors blade. So I made that up there. There was too many hockey lovers out there at the moment, it seemed like. But this will be on the One of a Kind on the website eventually. We're going to get all these things up. We got quite a few blades that will be on the One of a Kind this time. So we prepped for this particular event. And not everything sold, but a lot of it's going to be going over to the Salt Lake City Comic-Con. The Salt Lake City Comic-Con is coming up, so that's more shit we got to get ready for and be doing. This time, it's not so close. So we won't be thinking we can do certain things that we really shouldn't be trying to do. Because Vegas is kind of close to us, and so we thought we can do some back and forth driving. V did more driving than I did. In fact, when you count dropping my son off to the airport, we went back and forth to Vegas 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 or 5 times, 2 hours each way. 2 hours there and 2 hours back. 2.5 hours at that. So we were pretty damn busy and tired and sleeping and doing all that shit. So next time, we're gonna get a room, we're gonna settle in, and that's that. Anyway, now I got some shit I want to show you. Yesterday on the video of on Facebook, I wanted to show you a Galaxy blade I had that I didn't have out yet. One I did show was this 3-layered Galaxy blade, but I also have a 2-layered Galaxy blade. Now, if you want to, you can get these as a pair if you wanted to, and put them on your cross guard. But be forewarned, they light up differently. Now, I also came up with a birthday blade when I was there. I'll show that to you last. That is the blade that is on the avatar, well, we call it the avatar or the picture thing. When you click onto the video, I mean like this. Picture thing. The picture thing you pick, that's going to be the blade right here. So, I'll show you that blade after I show all these other blades. But the Galaxy blade, I'll show it to you in white first. This is the 3-layered Galaxy blade. This one is different on both sides. If you see on this side, it has more of the nebula going on through this one here. You see the nebula coming out and getting out into space. It's much more beautiful. I keep calling them Galaxy because the Galaxy was an old name for it. These are actually nebula blades. I gotta make sure I correct myself when I address these blades. These are nebula blades. The flat blades are nebula blades. Nebula, 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 nebula. Okay, there we go. It should be programmed now. And the other side is quite different, as you can see. As you can see. You see? Can you see? You can? Can you see? But yeah, you still can see through the transparency. You see that? But then it gets thicker as you get into the nebula. Oh no, Captain Kirk, what would it do? So that's basically how this goes. Now, that's the 3-layered blade. Now, if I had a 2-layered blade, that would be this bad boy. Oh yeah, that drummer in the back of the truck, man. Coming when we're leaving. I don't even get started on that. Let me show this blade first. And I'm going to tell you a quick story about the drummer on the truck. For those who don't know. Okay, this is another one. Nebula blade. Right on, Earl. Thank you. So yeah, there's a difference. Very nice. I love this nut. Now, I'm going to show them to you in more of a purple. You still got the iridescence kicking off. It's really bright. You can't really see it as well as I would like you to, but you can see it right here. It's the difference. Like, for instance, you can't see that color there. See that color? You add the purple. Boom. This is the 2-layered blade. And the way that looks also pops in down here with the purple. It works the same way the blue would work on the, here it is right here. Here's blue. You see how it works? And we can see more of the nebula on the base. So this is the 2-layered nebula. This battery is kind of low, but it still looks very nice. I can add the purple into it. Oh, it looks more pink. Still looks really nice. And then you use this one, the 3-layered one with the purple. Same thing here. You look in this area in space. There's areas that you can't see certain colors. Then you turn on the color and boom, more colors pop in. You see. So that's the whole thing with the nebula blade. You have more of a beautiful illusion added into the nebula blades. Like right here, that center area. You see the added colors added to the nebula. So yeah, this is a 3-layered nebula. This is a 2-layered nebula. There's more transparency in the 2-layered. But still, they both give out beautiful effects. So that's one of my favorite things that I make actually now are the nebula blades. They are so much fun. Mainly because the mystery of what they're going to come out like as you work with them and what it's going to be like when you add the stars to them. Because it looks a lot different when you add the stars. When you add the stars, pop! Pop! That's what it does when you add the stars. I don't know if you noticed that. That's what I did. Anyway, now, I'm going to show you the unstable Photon. No, I'm not going to show it to you right now. I'm going to show you the 2 lovely goddess blades that are here. Now these are ready to ship blades if you want to order these blades. These are ready to ship. The prices on them are different than what you would get from the normal. This right here though is 90 and this here is 100. They may be swapped. I'm not sure, but The prices will be changed on these particular ones. So these are con prices. But both of these, I would say, this one's $100 here, I would say, and this one here would be more of the $90. They were reversed in price, I think, somehow. But anyway, yeah, these are two beautiful goddess blades with etching along the base where the habaki area is. This one here has an actual more three-dimensional habaki added onto it. This is just a superficial painted one. The difference also is the artwork though. This has a spine artwork. This does not. My signature is on this spine, but this one, my signature is all along the bottom. So yeah, there's a lot of differences in these two blades. So they're one of a kind. You won't find them anywhere on this planet Oit. Nowhere on Oit. Just here. Now, the last blade I'm going to show you will be the Photon. But since I didn't show you this on Facebook, on YouTube, I'm going to show you this. The katana. This is the full acrylic katana I had made. This is what it was birthed from. It was once like this. Pieces of flat acrylic, as you can see. And fashioned a katana out of it. Okay, so yeah, very nice. I like it very much. It's actually based off my older katanas with a smaller tip. Instead of getting rid of the template in design, I decided to keep it with a full sword. That way, it still have the light tip has its purpose of being keeping the blade lightweight and not being so heavy and helping with the balance of it. Since it is all one solid piece, the pommel is not going to do its job as it can for the balance. There's different things, but it feels great in the hand. I've had people who are familiar with the sword and they like the way it feels in the hand. Now finally, I'm going to show you the Photon blade. The reason why it took so long to show it to you is because I'm very proud of it. I like it a lot. As you can see, there is no cellophane inside this blade because it is an unstable original style. These will only come no longer than 33 inches. But the beauty about these blades are they have a fantastic effect. We all know, who are in the saber community, we are all familiar with the fact that the neon blades really pop with the blue. Okay? Now, what is different about this is that with my shit, it's different. You guys are familiar with because of the pixie dust. This might be pixie dust in this one. It's like magic. But the few dust blades, they're not neon. They're not photon. So they don't take on the same effect that a photon does. So here's green. So when you get green in there, we all know this green turns green. So it looks like a nice green, unstable. One of my standard green unstable blades. Usually mine are clear, but it's an unstable green. Very nice. Another color that draws things out is red. So you get a nice red unstable blade. You know, the green comes through a little bit. You get a little bit of orange at the tip. You know, but green and orange, green and red kind of wash out. You don't get the effect that I'm speaking about because of those colors. But blue, it pops. And if you look on the inside, the diffusion dust is blue. So you get a green blade with green lightning effects going throughout the blade. And because it's photon, the lightning lights up all the way through the blade. But the light itself is bolder down here at the bottom. Understand what I'm saying? But the lightning itself you see throughout the blade. So there's no loss in light when it comes to the effect. But there is a loss of light as far as hue. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, and then so I thought to myself, wow, that's pretty damn badass with the blue. What happens if I turn the pink on? Well, let's see. What? I dug that. It's green with a pink kind of like disturbance on the inside. So, and the pink looks really good because it has the blue inside it. It has the blue ultraviolet that goes inside that bounces off the photon. Now, I love it even more than the actual purple blade. It's brighter, and you still see the actual color on the inside. There you can see it. You see the color differentiation? The color differentiation. Nice, huh? Yeah, so these are going to be new. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the katana. The purple looks really good. I mean, you really have to see this in person. I am not playing. You see how bright it is on my face and how even it gets. It's because of the photon. The very same blade in this photon, look, it's how there's a photon, right? I mean, there's leaving a trace. It's fantastic. What's also funny is that the mirror on the inside is actually a purple light on the mirror. I don't know if you can see that. Inside the mirror is purple because of the light that's hitting it is purple. It's pretty damn badass. Now let me show you how it looks in white. Pretty good, but look, the tip. See the tip? You see the difference? Look! It's not the same. It's not the same. Let's put it back inside the purple, shall we? Do that. Do that. See that? See the difference? Big difference. Big difference. Let me also just go ahead and put it inside this little RGB thing. You see it looks in the blue. This is how it looks in the blue. This is very dim, by the way. Here's the pink. Then here it is in green. Okay, green. So yeah, the photon really adds to the brightness. But when it's dim, you can see more of the colors, the difference in the color. Do you see the pink on the inside? Turn it off, see the blue on the inside. And you change the colors. This is an amberish orange. You don't really see too much. Red. But the blue, you can see it, and the pink, you can see it. So yeah, it's one of my new favorite things. And usually my flat blades are my new favorite things. But this is really cool. I took, other than the effect that this gives off. I love the effect that this gives off when you put in a different color light right here. Other than that, yeah, my favorite thing right now is the effect that the neon gives. And essentially that's what this does. Same thing. Same thing. So the 3-layer blade and the 2-layer blade. So the choice is up to you. Whatever you like. Each person to their own. Depends on what you like. You know? Right on, y'all. I appreciate your time. This is a longer YouTube video than usual, but I had more to show, more to talk about. So, thank you for hanging out.